If you're searching for a high-capacity microSD card and came across the ADATA Premier Pro microSD, you might be tempted by its 512 GB storage and 100 MB/s read speed. But here's what surprised me: despite the specs that sound promising, this card has a 1-star rating on Amazon. Why? Because performance can be a big letdown. In this video, I'll dive deep into what's really going on with the ADATA Premier Pro microSD, the good, the bad, and the unexpected glitches that most people don't talk about. Stay tuned, because what I discovered might change your mind before you buy. Ready to find out if it's worth your hard-earned cash or a card you should pass on? Let's jump right in. First off, who exactly is the ADATA Premier Pro microSD for? On paper, it looks ideal for smartphone and tablet users who need a ton of storage and decent speed. It's A1 qualified, which means it supposedly supports running apps faster on Android devices. At 512 GB, it offers an enormous amount of space that could tempt photographers, videographers, and power users who want to store thousands of photos, videos, and apps without worrying about space. If you're on the hunt for a microSD card with fast read speeds of up to 100 MB/s, this one looks like a steal at $115.44. But here's the catch: all that potential may come with frustrating problems. Let's start with the performance claims, since those matter most when buying memory cards. The package promises UHS-1, Class 10, V10 classification, and A1 app qualification, meaning you should get reliable speeds for HD video recording, gaming, and app installations. However, customer reviews and tests reveal otherwise. Many buyers report that the read speed rarely hits the claimed 100 MB/s, and the write speed is significantly slower, causing long waiting times during file transfers. One user joked it felt like uploading at the speed of a turtle on vacation. If you expect quick transfers or consistent video recording without hiccups, this can be a real problem. On top of that, the card's reliability comes into question. Several users have reported data corruption issues after a few weeks or months of use, which can be devastating if you're storing important content. Unlike premium microSD cards designed with robust error correction, the ADATA Premier Pro seems prone to glitches, which makes it risky for professional or heavy-use scenarios. Imagine losing an entire vacation photo album. Now that's worse than finding a mosquito in your tent during a camping trip. Now, you might think, hey, it includes a full-size SD adapter, so maybe it's perfect for quick transfers to your laptop or camera. But here's where the irony hits. Some users found that the adapter itself is flimsy and unreliable, causing connection problems or card recognition failures. It's like getting a sports car but being handed keys to a go-kart. So if you primarily want to use this as a plug-and-play device for your DSLR or action camera, you might feel frustrated quickly. You might be wondering, does it at least offer decent durability? The card is advertised as X-ray proof, which is great for air travelers worried about airport scanners damaging their storage. And at 0.02 pounds, it's light and portable. That part the card gets right. But beyond that, the card doesn't particularly stand out in terms of shock or water resistance, which seasoned users may expect for their mobile gear. So far, it sounds like the ADATA Premier Pro microSD is a bit of a gamble, right? But here's a twist: it's not all doom and gloom. If you're using it on less demanding devices, like older smartphones or tablets that aren't handling high-speed 4K video or gaming, the card can suffice. Plainly put, if you only want to store music, photos, and small apps, it may work okay and be worth the price for the massive storage. Just temper your expectations about speed and reliability. By now you're probably asking yourself, why would a card with such great specs and a trusted brand like ADATA fall flat? The answer lies in the broader microSD market, where many products share names but vary wildly in quality due to manufacturing differences. Some versions of the Premiere Pro line perform excellently. Others, like this one, don't live up to the hype. It's a reminder that not all microSDs are created equal, even if their packaging looks similar. Here's a quick joke before we keep going. Why did the storage card break up with the phone? Because it felt it was being used too much and wasn't getting enough space. There's some truth to that in our case. If the card can't keep up, harmony is lost. Okay, diving deeper, the user experience reveals another pain point: heat generation. Some owners mention the ADATA Premier Pro heats up during heavy use, potentially affecting your device's battery life or causing throttling during video recording sessions. For content creators relying on smooth, continuous shooting, this can be a deal breaker. You wouldn't want your card turning into a little oven while you're filming your kid's piano recital. Also, when testing compatibility, it emerged that some smartphones or tablets fail to recognize the card properly, especially when formatting it within the device. This lack of universal compatibility might cause confusion or frustration for anyone planning to swap the card across multiple devices. You won't want to play a game of guess which gadget will actually read this card today, especially when you're on the go. Rehooking you here, so what's the bottom line given all these factors? Is there a way to turn this around? The reality is yes. If you prioritize size over speed and mainly need extra storage for light tasks, the ADATA Premier Pro microSD could be a budget-friendly option. But if you're after fast transfers, professional video recording, or long-term reliability, you'll likely be disappointed. I mean, why pay over $100 and end up waiting longer than your morning coffee brews? Let me share a quick story. One friend of mine bought this exact card for his phone because he wanted to store tons of games and photos. At first, happy with the extra space, but within weeks he noticed apps crashing more often, his camera freezing mid-shot, and transfers slowing down to a crawl. After digging into reviews, he realized many users had the same experience. So he switched to a trusted, more expensive brand and never looked back. Moral of the story: sometimes cheap isn't cheerful. It's a lesson in patience and research. Still, I'm not telling you to completely write off the ADATA Premier Pro microSD, because it does have some virtues. For casual users who want to load their phone with music, movies, or store backups without expecting lightning-fast speeds, it's an affordable way to extend device storage. Also, that X-ray proof feature is nice if you travel by plane a lot. And hey, the included SD adapter is handy for those who want to slow transfer files or backup on computers with card readers. Just expect some occasional hiccups. Here's another joke to lighten things up. Why did the microSD card apply for a job? Because it wanted to store up some extra cash. Okay, let's get back on track before I get carried away. For those of you worried about durability, just remember not to rely on the ADATA Premier Pro microSD for mission-critical data or irreplaceable photos and videos. Always keep backups, whether cloud-based or on a dedicated external drive. The card's lightweight design may tempt you to stash it everywhere, but protect your data like it's that last slice of pizza, carefully and strategically. To wrap up our deep dive, the ADATA Premier Pro microSD card is a mixed bag. It has attractive features on paper: huge storage, A1 app qualification, reasonable read speed claims, and a decent price point. Yet the real-world performance struggles with slower than advertised transfer speeds, occasional data corruption, and compatibility quirks. While it suits light storage needs, professionals or heavy mobile users should probably look elsewhere. If you are still interested, maybe because it's that rare occasion where vast capacity on a budget trumps blazing speed, then this card can work for you. Just go in with eyes wide open and expectations set accordingly. Also, keep an eye on prices as they can fluctuate, and you might find a deal that compensates for the trade-offs. Before I let you go, one final thought. Buying the perfect microSD card can sometimes feel like dating. You hope it's a good fit that stays reliable, but sometimes You end up learning what you don't want before finding the one. The ADATA Premier Pro microSD might be a first date for many, but not always the committed partner you're hoping for. If you want to check the latest price or read more reviews, I've dropped the Amazon link in the description below. Prices change quickly, so don't wait too long and miss a bargain. Thanks for sticking with me on this honest review. I hope you found the insights helpful to make an informed decision about the ADATA Premier Pro microSD. If you have your own experience with this card or questions, drop them in the comments. Let's help each other out. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more truthful tech reviews. Until next time, keep your data safe and your devices running smooth.